Yeah, I know we're a little bit late this month. I'm sorry about that. We've had a lot of stuff going on, but hopefully this is out early enough that it can still help some people who haven't settled on their Firefly Cup teams yet. So Firefly Cup is the Silph meta for May, and there's 5 types allowed. There are electric, ice, bug, poison, and normal types, with ground types banned. So I basically conceptualize the meta with 3 roles, and that is electric types, counters, and everything else. Because ground type is banned, obviously that double resists electric, and it is the only thing that is super effective against electric, and there's also not too many grasses running around, so electrics are running wild in this meta. So let me bring up just the electric types. And before I get into it, I'm just going to skim through these quickly. If you want a real in-depth look at exactly what the capabilities are of each of these Pokemon that I'm going to mention, then we've got a complete breakdown of the Firefly Cup meta. I do it with my friend Lyle Jess III. It happened on our Twitch and YouTube channels. You can see the link here. Because here I'm just going to say names, basically, of Pokemon to look at. There, we basically just take a look at all the pros and cons. We go through each Pokemon down the rankings of PvPoke until we get to like the 50s. So it's very comprehensive. I encourage you to check that out. But anyway, things like Magnezone and Graveler are absolutely worth considering. Luxray, Raichu. In fact, any of these electrics down to Hisuian Electrode are absolutely viable, and I will throw in Zeb Striker there just because my partner would love it if I included that one, with the flame charge damage as well, which is really nice and unique. There is absolutely scope to have multiple electric types on your team. In fact, the same thing can be said of the counter users as well. Like, I've seen plenty of double counter, I've seen plenty of double and triple electric. You can absolutely fit a whole bunch of these on your team, and you can go 6 electric types. I'm considering doing just one tournament with all 6 electric types just for fun, because if you're going to do that in any meta, this is the meta to do it. Anyway, that's enough about electrics. Let's go to counter. Not Cuda. There we go. So there's 4. It's not as diverse as the electric types. There's Vigoroth, Toxicroak, Obstagoon, and Heracross. But like I said, you can put multiple of these on you. Like, I would say up to 3 is probably viable. Obstagoon is resisting confusions that Toxicroak isn't liking. Heracross is weak to confusion, but has play against the biggest Toxicroak counter is going to be Wormadam Trash. Heracross has play against Wormadam Trash. It actually beats it in the one shield. That's a little spoiler for you for the extended complete breakdown. Now, if we look at everything else, if we just go not electric. Wormadam Trash, like I said, your biggest counter to a Toxicroak. Forretress is interesting because there's so much glass in this meta. Like, electric types are generally pretty glassy. There's not much bulk in your electric types. And of course, a couple of those counter users are pretty glassy as well. So if you can find something that's bulky to put in your team, that can probably actually help you out quite a bit, because it allows you to be a little more strategic with your shield usage during your battles. So Wormadam and Forretress both take care of that need, but they're doing different things. So Forretress, like I said, beating Wormadam, but loses pretty badly to Toxicroak. Chansey is there and is viable, I'm sorry to say, but if you want to do that, Pallet Town PvP does not endorse that behavior, but it is an option. Lickitung, kind of the same thing, where it's a normal type that's really, really bulky. It just has better offensive weapons in the Lick, Body Slam, and Power Whip. Frostlass does Frostlass things. If you get it into a situation with an energy lead or a shield advantage, it's going to close out battles. And Litleo is going to be huge. Litleo crushes the bugs, especially the steel bugs, and it crushes Frostlass. It's the only thing that actually like hard walls a Frostlass. That Ember is actually really consistent. Grinds down like opponents that aren't resisting it, and there's not too many things that resist it either, so that's a really good one. A couple more I'll chuck in are Grimer with the Mud Bomb, and Drapion with the Dark Poison typing, and just that spam that keeps on hitting. That is it. I encourage you to look at that complete breakdown, but in the meantime, I hope this helps. Good luck in your battles for May.